We are back in the kitchen, joined by Chef Stephanie Godke from Mississippi River Distilling. In the last segment, we made some amazing charcuterie boards, which really aren't charcuterie boards. You got the pumpkin board, you got the butter board, and we had the mayonnaise board. Yeah. Which, wow. But the real reason why you're here is because...
Mind blown, David.
Yeah, I know, I would never have thought. But the real reason why we brought you here today is because the distillery is doing a Halloween party at their Davenport location. So we have some information about that. So you're calling it Nightmare on 2nd Street.
Yes.
It's happening Saturday, October 29th from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m.
Yes.
There's going to be some drink specials, Halloween-themed cocktails, some free snacks, which you had me at free snacks. And then, of course, a costume contest. But it's not just any costume contest. You guys are going to be giving away one of those big old whiskey barrels, not full.
No.
Because it's one of the ones that you guys normally sell.
Yes.
So it's kind of nice. And, of course, you'll have all the spooky vibes there as well. Again, happening at the distillery, their 2nd Street location in Davenport.
Yes.
Which just opened not too long ago.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Jake and I were just there. We loved it in there. Everyone was so friendly.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be a great event to get out to, but you have some of the themed cocktails here with us.
Yes, we do. Okay, so this one that's got a little bit of smoke on the top, that is because there's dry ice in it.
Okay.
And then Nathan, the cocktail genius, he rimmed it with black salt.
Okay.
And this one is a vodka-based drink with pear, and it's very refreshing.
Okay.
I find it very refreshing. So I think that'll be a huge success. Now, if you're going to make a drink that is smoky like that, you're going to want a piece of dry ice like the size of a quarter.
Okay.
Not bigger, or it'll just like go all over everywhere and there'll be. Yeah. So you want just the size of a quarter on the bottom, then ice on top of that, so that the dry ice never gets like in your mouth.
Wow. Okay.
What do you think? Pretty good?
I think it was very nice and refreshing.
Okay.
You said it's a vodka base with a pear.
And this is the
So
Poltergeist. And
Poltergeist.
It's lovely.
I love the cute little toothpicks with the skulls on there.
That's so Nathan, right?
Yeah.
That's a little skull bead, and then there's a twisty of lime peel, and it's just so festive.
And what is in this one again?
This one would be...
I taste tequila, right? No, not tequila, whiskey.
Whiskey. No,
I'm...
gin. You've got,
we have no idea what we're tasting today.
You've got your gin, and you've got fruit juice, so it's healthy. We're gonna say it's healthy because it has fruit juice.
Why does that taste like tequila to me?
I don't know, but we need to correct that because, you know, tequila victimizes millions of people every year. So
I'm one of them. Okay.
Don't drink tequila. Drink Mississippi River products.
Correct.
Always good.
Yes.
And so we have a cocktail party. Then there's also other events, like in LeClaire, there's a pumpkin carving contest.
Wow.
Adults only.
Who knew?
Yes.
Oh, of course, adults only.
Because
drinking involved in carving a pumpkin. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing can go wrong. Nothing. And there's always Band-Aids in case it does. But we have that party going on. And then there's a storytelling, like spooky storytelling. Wow. If you go on the website, Mississippi River Distilling Company's website, you can look for my recipes, like the rye pickled peppers that we just used on the mayonnaise tray, and the bourbon maple syrup, all on there.
Oh my gosh.
And it's just a really, and then if you want to contact me, like if you've got questions, I can be reached through that website. Well,
you know you're going to get a lot of people reaching out. So I hope you're okay with having your contact information on the web.
Absolutely. Chef Stephanie, and you know what? Last year I said I would help people with their turkey, and 2 ladies called me.
You were probably like the Butterball hotline.
I was better than that because I would say, what were you thinking? I told you to take that turkey out 2 days ago. Oh. People were like, you know, at a certain point you think, I've told you and told you and told you that takes time to thaw a turkey.
Oh,
so if it's like 10 o'clock in the morning and she's trying to figure out how to thaw turkey for dinner, and I'm like, that is not happening today.
Goodness.
I would go to Hy-Vee. Just get some turkey.
There you go. Yeah, and get the whole meal. Yeah, and so this is all on the 29th.
Yes.
That's Saturday. Starting at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
Goes until midnight.
Right.
You're going to have a costume contest. Again, they have the drink specials. You'll be able to get both of these here, the Witch's Brew and the Poltergeist.
And, of course, your favorites. And, of course, any of them. And anything you want. And in a friendly and lovely atmosphere.
Of course.
Always.
Chef Stephanie, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for